Just doing a video here for you so you can see the condition before it gets shipped. So the gear mechanisms, front derailleur and rear derailleur, are in good condition, work absolutely perfectly. The cassette is clean. There's no issues with the cassette. It was a brand new cassette pretty much a couple of months back. The front chainring, 20 life left in that, so that's been restored. It was all rusted, it's still in great condition, there's no chips on that at all. The frame is in good condition. There is a few spots where you can see the paint repairs is a little bit wet because I've just cleaned it. So I don't know if you can see, there's little off orange colours there. This here was my cats climbing on top of it and they knocked the bike over in my gym the other day. I'm going to repair that before I ship it. This is the other sort of repair. This was a deep nick that was in it. So you can't see them, it's not visible to the naked eye unless you go up close and start looking for it. It's a pretty decent repair. It is Condor paint that was used as well. Unfortunately they don't make the exact mix anymore, so they made the closest possible mix they could. I'll send the bottle of the paint as well. So there's little marks like this here, I don't know if you can see it. It's just a little bit of some rubbish from stones. These nicks here, these are from the chain obviously, hitting against the chainstay. Well, that can all be cleared up. I can either do that myself or I can leave the paint for you to do. That's going to happen regardless unless you get a cover for that. There's barely any marks. There is the odd mark like this here, I don't know if you can see a little chip there. Any dark areas are down to the metal, but that's had some paint over the top of it. This is fine, this is at the rear wheel. This is scrutineering at its finest. The only visible paint repairs that I would say are obvious is where there was a deeper nick here which has been repaired. You'll see a couple of paint spots. They are all painted over, so there's absolutely no risk of corrosion here whatsoever. There is no corrosion on the bike. The bike is in perfect condition. The front forks are carbon. There was a few pieces where the paint had chipped at the bottom. I've repaired that, so those are all repainted again. You shouldn't see any bare metal. If you do, it's just because the paint's rubbed off through use, but I don't think you'll see it for a while. This is still wet. I've just cleaned the bike. So as you can see, there's no marks. There's the odd paint mark where there's been a little bit of rubbish. I think there was cables up here at one point. So the cables are all now really neat and tidy. There's enough play in them to turn the handlebars almost to full tilt. I'll show you that just now. So there is enough here, and just to show you, there is cable protectors. There's a little sticker there, one down the bottom, and on this side there was quite a bit of cable rubbish at the bottom here when I got the bike, so it's painted over and they've got tape to keep that protected. And trying to think of what else to show you. The original badges on this, it's still in great condition. If you know Condor bikes, they are quite collectible now. The main thing on this bike is actually the bike frame. It's a good lightweight steel frame, absorbs the bumps quite well. The only part that I didn't repair is the white here. Now that's obviously been rubbed off because the derailleur was a lot higher than what I've got it set right now, and it must have been quite tight and on there for some time. But this is a white sticker. White paint would repair it, but I've not touched it, simply because the paint is not interrupted underneath. There is no risk of corrosion. Brakes are totally fine. There's new brake pads in there as well, so they're good to go. Front and back are both the same. Full pads ready to go there. Wheels are brand new. They've done less than 10 miles, so you'll see they are absolutely clean, sparkling. The hub on that, the bearings are absolutely perfect. That'll spin forever. Not quite literally, but you know what I mean. The rear wheel, it's one of the better sounding free hubs. The least offensive one that I've heard in a while. Just to let you know, the tyres that are used, I haven't scrimped here. So Continental Gator Skins, £45 each, possibly more, I can't remember. You can have a look yourself, but 25mm, so probably the widest you can get on these rims. But these rims are tubular type, very lightweight, good good hubs on them, good bearings. They are tubular tyres, and I have put some stands no leaks inside the tyres, so they're almost puncture proof, but if you do get a puncture, it'll seal itself again. These will last the distance. I was going to show you the free hub on the back. Quite a good sound from that. But again, the free hub, the poles are all perfect. Like I said, it's been used for less than 10 miles. That'll just go forever. There we go. So the levers are Shimano 105s. They're in excellent condition. I've stripped these, tore them down, built them back up again. So they all move absolutely perfectly. Brakes work perfectly. There's a lot of free light. The handlebars are Ritchie comp bars. Can't remember the width. So that's a Ritchie little seat post there. Sorry, seat post here. The seat or the saddle, that would need to be replaced. It doesn't need to be, you can use this one here. But I would recommend that any rider finds a seat that's good for them and change it over. Pedals are Boardman SPD SL pedals. Sorry, standard SPD pedals on this side, and this side is used for shoes, so you don't need to wear cleats at all on them. Other than that, that's the bike. Got an orange pack here which I'll throw in as well. Don't really need an orange pack if I don't have an orange bike anymore. If you've got any other questions, let me know.